And we're live.
This AMA guy wants to know Xbox Series X or PlayStation 5.
I haven't looked at either one.
Neither.
I'm rocking this PC.
Yeah, the graphics card that I'm about to buy costs more than both of those things. I don't want a fucking console.
Might cost as much as 3 of them.
Yeah, I don't want a fucking console.
What is it? 30, 60, 70, 80, 30, whatever.
30.
That's coming. I'm just going balls to the wall. I'm getting the real nice one. I don't want to have to do anything for 5 years. That's what I'm doing.
So 3080, I think, is going to be the most popular high-end one, and it's very good. 3090 is considered overkill and perhaps even an unwise investment, and that's the one I'm getting.
Maybe is it just because it's like, really, you need a 12-cylinder car, like that kind of
part
thing?
of it is the cost per like cost per speed increase that you're getting. Like, you're getting so much bang for your buck with the 3080, and the 3090. It's not that the 3090 is as much better as the price increase. You know what I mean? So like the 3080, off the top of my head, I don't really remember, but like the 3080 is like $600 or $700, and the 3090 is like $1,200, and you're not getting 30% more performance by going from a 3080 to a 3090. You're probably getting like 10 or 15 or something, maybe, but so, it is going to be the best thing you can get, I would imagine, for a while, until Christmas, actually, when they make the 3090 Ti.
Historically, yeah, but I think that I could be wrong, but my expectation is to rock the 3090 for more than 2 years and then get a 5090 or something. So
4090, yeah,
that'd be 1 year, right?
Yeah, that'd be 1 year. I see what you're doing there. Okay,
yeah. So I went from the 1080 to the 3090. I might try to do that again.
That's going to be a gargantuan leap forward.
It was, from the 1080? Yeah, it's pretty good. It should. And I have some like real problem. Like Flight Sim is one of the hardest games to run. And if I get down into the city, which is the roughest part, it drops to like 15 or 18 frames per second. You know, even a Twitch viewer is like, this is a slideshow, bitch. Like, what is happening here?
Yeah, I don't know which one I'm going to get. But I'm definitely going to get one because I was playing Fallout the other day with a ton of mods on there, and I was getting low frames. So I want something better because it's super demanding to run Fallout 4 with lots and lots of performance mods, taxing mods, like things that make the game look prettier and fancier and shinier.
I wouldn't know anything about that. I would have guessed Fallout 4 wasn't very taxing because it's an older game, but
fucking 20 frames per second.
Okay.
Yeah. Very taxing. I mean, I've got 3 mods just for how the vagina on my character looks. So
you got it nice and simpy.
Oh, simped out, boy. Oh, simped out. I got the pubic hair looking like a pot leaf. It's so cool.
Really?
No, that'd be so lame.
Why? I'm glad you said really, because I wasn't sure either.
Why would that be something that?
I can.
To me that you wouldn't.
I'm not saying that I can't. That's one of the options, but I went with just a little racing stripe, real thin.
Okay, tactful. I like it.
Tactful, yes.
You have the world as your oyster with any pattern, but sometimes a classic is a classic for a reason.
That's right. I did make it blue though, the pubic hair.
Well, that's just awful. I don't like that. Actually, your plan for after this is probably to what game are you in right now?
I played some Total War Warhammer today. Actually it was today. It was very early this morning. I played 4 or 5 games of that. Didn't do very well. So I might go play some more of that. I'm out of practice.
Nice. Yeah, I need to find a new game to jump into, but I don't want to buy a new graphics card until this shit comes out. What is it, November?
It came out yesterday or something, or maybe 2 days ago.
Oh, they're all out. Oh, I'll just buy one then.
Do you want the 3080 or 90?
I guess I'll just do the 3080.
Okay. Yeah, that's the one that most people are getting. And it was released last night, and they're all sold out. So the entire internet's having a hard time finding one. As a matter of fact, there are people who hard scoped midnight. And it went from notify me, straight to out of stock as they were pressing F5 repeatedly.
Really? That sucks.
They felt like there weren't any in real life anyway, is the theory.
They didn't make enough. This probably happens every single time, right?
That sounds about right. Kyle, would you agree with that?
Yeah, it was really hard to get a 2080 Ti. That's why I just had a PC built that had them. from I want to say iBuyPower. I don't have my front plate on my PC right now. It's across the room, but it's got the badge on it.
And while I didn't get a 1080 Ti like hot off the presses, I do remember the same story happened. They weren't in stock.
I don't remember if I had a 1080 Ti. I either had a 1080 or a 1080 Ti. I don't recall which.
Yeah, now I'm not sure anymore either. I remember you had 1080 something because it was better for VR, and you were into that at the time.
Yeah, well, and it was a huge step up from the 980 that I was borrowing at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I think Gun Surgeon sent me that. Yeah. I was having a terrible time finding a 1080 Ti, and he was just like, "I got a 980 sitting here. You could just have / borrow."
Yeah, one of the $50 Patreon hangouts had like a knack for knowing which used ads were good and bad, and he's like, "Here's a 1080 for a more than fair price that passed his like scam sensors." He's like, "You could buy that," so I just did, and I've been using it since. He was right. Might have been Spider Pig.
Yeah, maybe so.
In the right direction.
I want to play that Cyberpunk. The next game I'm gonna be excited for is that Cyberpunk game, though. I want to see what that's about.
Which one's that? Is it called Cyberpunk?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like Cyberpunk 2077, I think.
Keanu Reeves is in it. Maybe that rings a bell, Taylor. Or not.
Oh,
I tried to get into Outer Worlds the other day. It's an RPG made by Obsidian. Mm-hmm. Obsidian's the same company who made Fallout New Vegas, which is one of my favorite games ever. I couldn't get into it. I played for 4 or 5 hours, and I was just not happy with the game. Didn't like it.
That sucks.
$30 wasted.
Ugh, refund.
And it's on Epic Games.
How long did you play it?
4 or 5 hours.
So, is Cyberpunk out?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think it was out either. This ad makes me feel like it is. Oh, no, November 19th. Okay. So that's that. Far Cry 6. I'm told that series is really good, but I never got into it. I bought one of the Far Cries and literally never played it.
Yeah, I don't think it's my style of game. It's not what I'm into. I've watched a bit of the gameplay, and I just wasn't super into it.